Alright, everybody, welcome on back to another reaction video. Yep, reaction video time. It is time to react to another video here that we're going to react to. This video is called Noob Sabot versus Reaper. Oh boy. Yep, oh boy is the name-o. So anyways, it is time we're going to react to another video this time, but it's Mortal Kombat versus Overwatch. Now, in this very question, who would I root for, Mortal Kombat or Overwatch? It's obviously my first pick, Mortal Kombat. I ever would try to pretty much just root for. So yeah, I'd say Mortal Kombat. Now, in this very particular reason, I'm going to say this, by the way, is that, well, what do I have on the table in the front of my desk? By saying it's like, who would I root for in this very interesting fight exactly in this way? Who the person shall win the fight or may lose to the very end? Who would win in a fight? Would it be Noob Saibot or Reaper? The obvious answer I'm going to go for is that, well, technically when I'm Scorpion, I always despise Bihan or slash Noob Saibot because I pretty much despise him in many different ways of pretty much likely not liking Noob Saibot. So I have to say, in this very time as myself as me, which I'm going to give this one vote I would probably consider anyway, I would have to go for is... Geez, this one's going to be a tricky one. I would go for Noob Saibot. Yeah, you heard me right. I'll go for his Noob Saibot. Now, why would I would actually root for Noob Saibot? Well, in this very reason why I pretty much would cheer for Noob Saibot at this very way I'm going to say is why would I actually root for Noob Saibot? The obvious question on the table is because I think he will probably outbeat Reaper in a different amount of ways of however that's going to go down. So I think I'm going to go on ahead and just say what I have to say anyways, is I would sincerely go for his Noob Saibot, then Reaper. So pretty much. And yes, by the way, as myself as I be Scorpion or Sub-Zero, pretty much despite Noob Saibot by many other reasons that, oh yeah, he was back into the fight between brother versus family exactly, so that kind of rivalry actually makes still more sense to be added, so pretty much. And yeah, by the way, I'm going to say this by the way, is that even though I do not like Noob Saibot, I'm just only going to root for him in this very one fight. I might actually just kind of cheer for him for it and beat Reaper in this fight. So I got to say, well, I have to pick my only ways of this answer. So thank you. Anyway, that being said, sorry for the bit of the wait for a bit amount of minutes for a little bit before I start this video. And remember again, is just this answer only. I will say this once and twice, as I'll say anyway. Remember to do this: like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell to be notified so that you do not absolutely not miss a single video that comes into this channel. Thank you. Anyways, that being said here right now, folks, ladies and gentlemen, so that being said, it's time to start this reaction, and it's time we start this otherwise, so there you go. And after this reaction, we're going to flip back to the gameplay back in FNAF Help Wanted non-VR. So yes, we're going to probably do that again, but it's going to be in the Halloween edition content, DLC. Which, by the way, we're just going to jump to that too, exactly, and get to the entire finish up and have that done. So that way, it probably wouldn't be a similar less problem anyway to get past anyway. So that being said, let's focus on this video, let's focus on this reaction, and see how the fight's going to take and how it's going to go down in very much interesting fight history. So that being said, let's go. Subscribe to definitely scout hedge scout the dog. So go ahead and subscribe to the Dog One Animations. Absolutely, again, subscribe to this guy. He actually does awesome stuff, really good stuff, very awesome stuff. And yeah, I might be reacting to more of his videos in the future. On some videos, some. In some other videos, some I'll have to say anyway, is maybe in the near future. As always, every other time. So we'll see what happens. So let's continue on the present and see where this goes. And let's. All right.
From the shadows.
Who are you, ghost?
I am the Reaper.
Return to your deathly hollow.
Death comes.
Death laughs at you.
Death walks among you.
Your angel of death awaits.
I am the angel of death.
I will destroy you.
You cannot bargain with death.
Ooh. Damn, we got some good fight going on here. Whoa! Yeah, I really didn't kind of expect how Noob Sabot actually did that anyway, so I'm like, whoa! He actually encountered Reaper pretty fast on a different, interesting count, so damn. Ooh! Well, this is a fight right here. Come on, Noob Sabot. Oh, let's go! Okay. Wow! Did not see that coming. Noob Sabot. Another Reaper. Ooh, came with many portals. Wow. And he's dropping all of his guns on the floor, all emptied out. Yeah, not a good way to do that, bro. Not an absolute good way to do that kind of way. So, I don't know how that counts, but Jesus. That never really counts. Oh, okay, that works. Okay, that kind of seemed to make that a little bit more sense to make that work, so I guess it makes sense when it works that way, so sure. Oh! Wow, with the skull. Oh! Oh, God, yeah. Somebody ought to want to actually have their skull a little fixed from the doctor. Oh, oh, dude, that's gotta hurt. Right freaking there. Like, literally right there when he pulled that kick up in that face. Oh, God, that had to be a painful kick in the face. And from the spine. Oh. Oh, rip. R.I.P. Rip.
Give in to death.
I will get my revenge.
Man, he's not playing around now. Come on, Sabot. Oh, God, no way. I guess they're both even, I guess. I guess one of them are both even to actually be losing a fight at this point.
Rise from beyond the grave. Show no mercy.
Oh, here we go again. Let's see. Yep, that again. Ooh! Oh! Holy damn!
Death Blossom is ready.
Hey, oh! All those shadows. Oh no, he might lose this. Oh damn. No way. No effing way.
Words.
You assume too much.
Ooh! What a good way of an encounter in that fight. Oh, damn. After a noob Sabot was going to get shot in the face after that happened, man, one of his shadow clones actually punched through the guy in the chest. Holy God, does everything really get interesting here. So, wow.
Death comes for all.
Another finished plan. And rip.
Die. Finish him.
Here we go.
No one outruns death. Fatality.
Damn! I knew he was gonna win this. Wow. Even though I don't like Noob Sabot, I actually am giving a round of applause to that, so nice freaking work. Really good job. I just didn't see this going right on at this, but seriously, nice work, my man. Nice work. Man, and also the voice clips by one of these characters, I think, was just by Random Talking Bush, okay? And then, of course, was by Noob Saibot by Evil Banana. Man, okay, that's fair again. Alright. Nice. Bro, that is really the most interesting base of a video I ever seen. And oh yeah, subscribe to this guy if you guys have not subscribed. I would pretty much consider appreciate it. So yeah, again, be sure to subscribe to that person, by the way, that you guys see on screen. So go ahead and subscribe to that guy. And dude, I have to say, this fight was actually the most interesting video I could ever had witnessed here. So very good work. And I actually have to say, very impressive work here. So nice job, my man. Really good job. And I can't believe I actually was so close to say is that Noob Saibot might actually win that fight. After all, Temporary. He almost won. I almost saw that happen, which Noob Saibot actually did that in the very end and finished the hell out of this guy. Really. He actually beat him there. Like there and there and there. He actually got him. Like I was about to kind of switch sides with Reaper to see he would win this one, but no absolute dog shit did he ever would gotten close enough to beat Noob Saibot in a very much of a different knockout of a punch. Seriously, I can't believe I'm actually saying this, but man, Noob Saibot actually beat him in a very only way he ever did was just impossible. Which, of course, I know I don't like Noob Saibot or some other MK characters that I really am not kind of close to liking. I only am more into Scorpion or Sub-Zero, apparently. And a few characters I might like still, or may actually like to disagree on some characters I may like anyway. But all I'm saying is, wow, dude. He actually beat him. I can't believe I'm saying this, but nice work, Noob Saibot. Completely nice job, even though I still don't like him. I'll have to say, nice freaking work. I really am saying it again. Wow, that was crazy. And also, the first round, I have to say, Noob Saibot actually beat the crap out of him in that first round. Was an easy slack of a total punch out the whole time out of that. And of course, pretty much for as of like the person exactly that was Yeah, pretty much Reaper in the second round. Oh yeah, he won the second round a little bit somewhere in the middle before Noob Sabot tries to cut him off and beats him too fast. Exactly for actually beating him from portal to portal was just insane. Along with the shadows, like one of his shadow clones were actually gonna get him, which I'm like, wow, that's the only first time I might ever actually see that encounter there. Wow, really absolute professional, really professional of a way to sneak on a guy right there and actually did that anyway without getting shot to the head. It's just like the impressive thing I could ever imagine to see here. So nice work by the creator, absolute good job. And I have to say again, that is like very absolutely perfection of an amazing fight I ever watched and seen in my entire life with this video. Seriously, it was so good, really good. So, anywho, that being said, otherwise, as I hope that you guys enjoy this video. And that being said, truly, as always, and respectfully, as I'll be sure to see you guys absolutely in the next video. And that being said, otherwise, I'm going to go ahead and immediately sign right off and sign out anyways. And don't forget, by the way, everybody, it is going to be time to get right back into FNAF Help Wanted non-VR, baby. That will be the Halloween DLC content coming up very soon that you might be able to see when it's going to be ready as right now. So, that being said, hope that you guys are excited to see that because for me, I'm actually going to be excited to play that too and also get that done out of the way and have that finished. And of course, the next thing we might have to do anyway is play Freddy Fazbear vs. Slenderman game that we might do next exactly and have that off board. So, yeah, that's all I can say from my point of the day and just the entire point of that anyways. So that being said, see you guys next time. It is time to sign out and wrap this up otherwise and sign off. So take care everybody. Have an amazing time and have an amazing day. And that being said as always, that I am Golden Devin-Foxy remastered again. And oh yeah, I give this video a huge 10 out of 10 of that fight was just a 10 out of 10. So yeah, 10 out of 10. So I give this video 10 out of 10. So there you go. Anyways, that being said, thank you and adios. Take care. Ciao. And I'll see you guys next time for the next video. And man, was that fight epic. And was that fight totally absolute badass. Absolutely good. So, anywho, that being said, take care and sign off. Bye bye and see you next time. Peace out.